Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to play Standard on Magic Arena, featuring two decks from the past Pro Tour Lorwyn. So I want to play today a Temur Harmonizer by Team Sanctum of All, and this is it Blink deck by Team Handshake. Now, these two decks, they are very different, but there is one thing in similar. I found, so I had a couple of rounds with both of them, but I just wanted to dive in a little bit deeper. So here you can see Is It Blink by Team Handshake. This is the list that Elikasis was playing at the Pro Tour. So what that thing that I was just talking about that is similar is that both of this deck, they contain one card at least that does nothing and absolutely nothing on its own, and here in this case it is Splash Portal. And in case of Temur Harmonizer, of course it is Full Bore. Here's the deck. So here in Temur Harmonizer, Full Bore is an essential card to execute the combo with Might Form Harmonizer, of course, but on its own it's just, an empty top deck, isn't it? And kind of same thing, same vibe goes with this Is It Blink. So Splash Portal, of course, can allow you to make some very unfair turns, like Quantum Riddler on turn 3 and draw 3 cards, being like including one just drawing on your turn. Also very synergetic with Thunder Trap training, just a bunch of value, but like on its own, like a dud. So I think I want to try with Harmonizer first, and then we just move on to Is It. So this is the deck that was played by the majority of Team Sanctum of All, if not all of them. Apologies, I don't know for sure, but this is the deck list that was piloted by Tony Borton, who was a runner-up in the Pro Tour, as you know, of course. So this is an interesting take on a landfall deck. This is basically like a control shell. We do not do anything really, I don't know how many turns, at least 3 turns. We just like making land drops, sit on interaction, like some counter spell, some removal spells, and then when we have a chance, when I have that sweet spot, when our opponent has stepped out, or just depending on the matchup, we just execute our combo with Might Form Harmonizer and Full Bore. So there are of course a bunch of fetch lands. I Still Explore helps with that, of course. Earthbender Ascension. So yeah, this is quite an interesting take. Again, control shell, like sort of combo in a control shell kind of a deal. Sideboard, haven't changed a thing, so let's just play it. Has 20 creature spells. Alright. Harmonizer, best of 3, let's go. So again, just a quick disclaimer, I'm not an expert in this deck, but it's nice, even if the meta is different, of course, post Pro Tour, to still play those decks, to just understand them better and see how they can fit now the meta game, because of course all those Thunderflock decks, they preyed on the Cub decks. So the Cub, any form of it, Cub Rhythm was a deck to beat, and Thunderflock is of course amazing against that. So this is a very different approach. Let's see. I would expect that the majority of people on Arena are playing the Pro Tour decks. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, I like it. We do not have our combo, but we do have Consolidate Starters, we have Stock Up. Again, just interaction. This is just, I feel like this hand is what you want to see playing this deck. So you'll just find your combo pieces later. Yeah, let's just chill. Come on, red swords. Just stuck up. Need lands. Problem is, like, we don't have any more lands, but we do need Ice to explore, I feel like. Oh my god. That is going wild over there. I don't know if you can hear it. I know, maybe I should have just taken two lands. Probably need Ice to explore as well. Okay, we drew land, which is great. I don't want to cast Ice to explore, to be honest, just yet. So next turn, so we can get an additional value. I think I'd rather. I could just cycle Wistfulness. And then cast Seer, maybe. Because they don't have any... Yeah, I think so. And then Seer in one of the creatures. They don't have any targets. This is just so I do not waste a turn, because I'm most likely gonna cast Seer and not consult the star charts. So I want to use my mana as optimal as possible. Because next turn I'm casting Ice to explore, I'm not casting Wistfulness next turn. Alright, we do have our combo pieces, that's great. So we can just ditch a land now, because we're going to play it with Ice to explore anyways. Hello everyone in chat. Hello, how are you? Oh my god. Well, this is going to be Seer. Can we kill them next turn? No, we cannot. We do not have like a fetch land. Okay. Ooh. Not enough lands, right? Yeah, let's just ramp out then. A little bit. So next turn we can cast actually the Ascension. Amazing. red. Mm-hmm. Did I just play? Oh my god. That was not on purpose. Hello, hello, yes. I think I just, yeah, accidentally queued unranked. Which one do I have next turn? Where did I land? I guess I just knock. Be enough, I'm thinking. Can they kill me potentially? Probably not. Like this. Let's just say no blocks so we can kill them next turn. Unless they kill us. Mm-hmm. Or do they have some what can be? No Monster's Rage, apparently. Yeah, I'm pretty sure too. Like 100%. Do we need the Ascension? Anyway, let's just control. Hmm. This is great. Have to resolve that. Then I think it would be enough, like, anyways. Okay, we're done. Just quick. Hello, hello, Gav. Stream streak. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, MonoR. Just power class. Okay, we're playing control here, right? Into the Flood Maw. To the Flood Maw is like the mirror attack here is also okay, I guess. Okay, we do not need Wistfulness. Maybe just trim, stock up. I'm just like, maybe we can cut all of the text intrusion. Simply as a scatter, maybe. Another Sarah. Sarah maybe not as optimal. We do have a lot of Thunder Magic, Burst Lightning, Pyroclasm. Maybe Thunder Magic. Let's add another Sarah just. This is what I'm talking about, like, this is like multiply. At the same time, I have 2 burst lightnings, but I have no gas here. And I don't know, what do you think? Would you keep a hand like this against MonoR on the draw? Like turn 1 with just, you know, Thorn Spine Birch, like burst lightning, 2 burst lightnings, then just rely on our good draws. I don't know, it's weird. But I don't know if it can like hold us until we draw, because all the star charts or stock up native lands. This is it's like I feel maybe the problem of the deck. So discard on tongue does not do anything. Let's just hold. This plan may just work. Just need good draws. Ideally, consult the star charts or stock up. They keep a 1 lander. Ooh. Ah, chef's kiss. All right, then we need green. So I don't know if I want to. Maybe I do like consult the star charts still for 3, so crack a fetch and then consult the star charts. Filter out lands. Oh, here we have our big boy. It's not enough though. But we do have like 2 full boards, so it kind of makes sense. All right, all right. Four mana. Ah. Not ideal, right? How much damage? It's going to be like 14 damage. It's not lethal. Let's try. What? Next turn. We need another Harmonizer. But I mean, they struggle, like, they're on 1 land, what can they do? Oof. It's like tough. Well then, let's just cast it. Very awkward hand. Probably should have mulliganed it, but yeah, I feel like you have to get used to the deck. You have to, yeah, play enough to feel all these patterns, the hands that you want to keep. And yeah, traditional standard ranked, please. Cute and different. Okay, ranked, let's go. Cute unranked accidentally. It was a decent matchup though on unranked. Flavors. Okay. That's fine. Blue, probably. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, opponent. Got distracted. Nothing gives it away just yet, except for a fetch line, maybe. I think I'll take one. What else can it be? Or let's just save this points of damage. Oh, this is great. Right. Do they play this blink? No? I think they do. Seer. Okay, let's go. I still explore. Great. This is very sweet. Okay. Okay, that's fair. I'm not gonna crack a fetch now. What I can do next turn, I won't have enough mana, so the trick that we saw by Pawnee Portolan played in the finals as well, so he Bossing Sade fetch land. Really not now. So we have 2 open mana. I still explore. Still. Great. Just attack with the land. Boom. Or in this case, maybe just, you know, busting say. Just putting counters on those lands, just taken by lands. Huh. Can be sweet. Like now, I don't want to do that. Just attack with our lands. Blue, don't really need double blue, but okay. Hello there. Yeah, I agree. You see, like, this is a combo deck that requires basically like 3 pieces. Might form Harmonizer, either Urbender Ascension or Ice Explorer, and full bore. So it is very easily disrupted. Yeah, I agree. I think it was great for the tournament, for that PT. I just, yeah, like, my personal opinion, like, no shade, of course, to Sanctum or the players. This is a very fun, very innovative approach, as always. But it just, yeah, you know, for laddering or for another tournament, it may not be as great of an option. Hello, Zafri. So, what are we playing? Like, I don't know. Is it... It looks like this Blink scam version, but can be like something different. I don't know. And let's just, I don't know, Wistfulness could be good. Could add the, probably Storm Soul, British Reclamation. It's mostly against... There are a lot of, like, non-creature spells. Maybe Spell Pierce could be good. Spell Snare. I think we can cut it. Detect Intrusion could be good. So there are Riddlers. We do not really have answers to Riddler here. Huh. Let's have our own Riddler. To be honest, I don't know. Hello, Zafri. Did I say you? Hello. It's okay. So, today I want to feature 2 decks, Temur Harmonizer, so which I'm playing right now, and also Is It Blink by Team Handshake from the Pro Tour. Get lucky when it comes to... You know, you have to approach it not as a combo deck per se, but as a control deck with a combo element to win. That's the thing, because honestly with this deck, sometimes, yeah, it's kind of frustrating because you don't really do anything your first 3 to 4 turns. Like waiting for an opportunity or just collecting your pieces together. This. I guess it's okay. We do have counterspell. Into the Flood Maw, probably could mulligan. Like, not ideal. We need lands here for sure. There are how many lands? 24 or 25? Where are you, deck? Anyway. Solirius, thank you so much for a follow there. Yeah. Oh, okay, it is this exactly Blink version that I want to play later. Nice to have you here. Ooh, another drum. Interesting. It's just my turn, okay. Oh man, we need lands. I think I want to slow them down now, because for us, it's kind of unfortunate. Turn. Yikes. Okay, where are my lands? Lands, am I right? Mm-hmm. And damage, still getting value. Take it. How many turns? Over 2 turns in a row missing land drop, right? I boarded out my spell snare because I was not sure what I'm playing against. Like, I had a feeling that it could be, that probably was this Blink version. Mm-hmm. Since there is nothing for us to do, let's do that at least. Missing land drops. Playing landfall, huh? Should I counter the ability? Incredible, right? I don't have anything in hand. Like, again, that's, again, full board is good, but good morning, good morning. Like, let's go. Okay, blinkity blink. There are not too many to drop. However, you know what? Spell Snare still could be good. Seer is okay. Burst Lightning. Let's just trim that. And Essence Scatter. I have creature spells either. But at least my concern is that we don't have an answer to Riddler. Spell Snare, we can counter their negate, whatever. Their value 2 drops. What do you think? Is there any other suggestion? I think we need more than 2 Seer. Try this. Summation side for 4. I would assume it is against some grindier matchups. Maybe against control. I don't know, maybe even in this matchup it would be good. I just, honestly, I would love to see the sideboard happen for sure. To understand better the deck. Ugh. Fetch lands. I think it's small. It's just, you know, too clunky, too slow, right? We can do better. Okay, there is a room to breathe at least. Kip 6. Bum bum bum. Don't really need a starting town here. I'd rather have a fetch land. Or ditch fetch land for now. Now let it be a starting town. We need a fetch land in the graveyard. Let's start with the fetch land. Because I'm not gonna cast Analyze the Pollen right now. I don't need lands. With Analyze the Pollen, you can always find your combo piece. Like you can find Harmonizer. Okay, it has to be red. Let's pretend we have a counter spell. Okay, now, you know, we're looking pretty good. Okay, let's have a fetch land and scatter. Like next turn we're casting Ice to Explore though. It's Fabled Passage, so we won't have time for Essence Scatter. Maybe into the Flood Maw. Not ideal though. Okay, definitely skip the tunnel. Okay, let's have that play still like 4 Riddlers. Like ideal, it does not align with next turn. Oh, there is a. Now there are missing land drops. Big counter spell. If it is, we can find it. Right now. Disdainful Stroke, sure. Like, we can find another explorer. We could wait though, so we can cast it on the same turn next turn. And depending on our draw, we can also like adjust. Where's the land drops? Like ridiculous. Maybe I still explore so. Could be Riddler. I never thought of, like honestly I forgot about Riddler that I buried it. Could be Riddler, huh? Let it be Riddler? Doesn't matter. Right. Should we just evoke it? I don't think that. Okay, again. Doesn't matter. Crazy. Waiting game. Yeah, and where are my spell snares, right? Ooh, sweet. All the 2-drops. Wild. One, two, three, four. 4 counter spells. Finally. And a battling with red aggro. It is emerging, I feel like. Okay, just another Consult the Star Charts and we're good. We have protection. Let's go. I think I want to keep this land drop. 8 or 9 cards. I don't think that is gonna matter that much. 2 fetch lands is a lot. Okay. I need to counter the Riddler only. And they have a lot of cards regardless. Alright. Harmonizer. And Ascension. That's what we need. Our combo pieces. Let's do this too. And then Ascension. Right. I think the meta would be healthier if they didn't ban Nemesis, but I don't know, the metagame is so diverse. Like, it's kind of crazy. Like, look at the PT results. So there was a time when Lessons dominated the format, then Hub, and now it's just the meta is open. No? Doesn't feel like it? To be fair, I don't think they needed to ban VV. Because right after that ban, they printed out maybe even more busted cards like the Midrange Cup, right? And that lesson deck. Imagine if VV wasn't banned and Nemesis wasn't banned. Like, what a wild ride would it be? I think the meta hasn't solved yet. I agree. It feels, honestly, it feels kind of brand new after the PT. Now you go first. Ew. Like, what's up with this hand? But you know what? I think it's all right for this deck. I have stuck up. Of course, I don't know what I'm playing against, but since I'm on the play, I think I can afford keeping a hand like that. Let's find blue source. It has to be tapped though, so we can cast Stuck Up next turn. Their friend blue's kind of ooh, okay. The demon deck. What were they calling it? The Spanish trap? I think it is a very good description for this deck, Spanish Trap. Mm-hmm. Like, we have lands. We have a Spell Snare. Just in case if we have our combo so we can counter the removal spell. Probably. They're useless. Burst Lightning. Suck up. Definitely analyze the pollen. Wistfulness. We don't really need it in this matchup. Into the Flood Maw. Let's have it. Take a passive interaction. Yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna do it because of this land drop, you know? And the Harmonizer. They're at 17. Hmm. Huh. You know what? I know it's counterintuitive, but I kind of want to Earthband Fetchland. Doesn't matter, I guess. And green source. Ah, same bossing say now. I guess they didn't want me to block, but yeah. Probably a mistake. But now I have to keep that for Restless Reef, but... I have nothing for now. I want to try that deck, honestly. Yeah, I think it's definitely good. Mm-hmm. Oh, this is tough. At least we can counter that demon's ability. Or rather, let's counter that. Because they can, you know, when you're playing against demons, if you do have stuck up, you can sort of brainstorm your bottom. So keep that in mind. And of course, if you are playing the demon deck itself. Oh, this is sweet. Should I make my draw? Full bore. Would it be? It would be. We have still. I think we do. All right. Blood gas seems good, but yeah, I'm looking forward to play this deck for sure. Yeah. Juaki, thank you so much for your follow. Apologies if I mispronounced your name, but thank you for your support. Was it a game 1, right? So yeah, sometimes you can just seal games like that. Late game, like, because literally I had nothing in hand but consult the star charts. Here you have it. Was exactly enough. Even twin. Thanks so much for your follow. But I feel like it is a bad matchup. That's Borean Sorok. Scoring Storms also Seer. Seer may be good, but Thunder Magic versus Fighting, no. We need all 4 Seers for that land. 1 Lantern. Wistfulness. Spell Pierce. It's the Flood Maw, no. Probably like that. I don't know, maybe even reblur, just so we're not as vulnerable to all that disruption. I don't know, Deep Tony boarded Songcraft Mage in this matchup. I didn't board Essence. Well, it is very vulnerable to deceit. Do they play Caverns? I don't think they can. Or do they? Oh, that's great, actually. It's stuck up. So exploring fetch land, maybe. Although we do have full bore. Harmonizer. Huh. It's not quite enough. Hold on, how much damage is that? Is it gonna be enough? It's gonna be enough. Yeah, I think so. Ah. Oh man. What a cheesy way to win, right? But here you have it, like out of nowhere. You cannot tap out like that. Turn 4. You can honestly, one thing that I learned playing against this deck, that you're never safe. If you're tap out, if you do not have interaction, you're never safe. You go first. Again, a little bit weird, but we do have wistfulness to filter it all out. Bum bum bum. At base Cape Tunnel. Let's find a source, I guess. Oof. Now, what is that? That is some hate now. All right. Shall we just... Yeah. I think so. Let's get rid of that. Okay, so far so good, I think. We do have 2 harmonizers that we explore and land. Yeah. What are we playing against? I still explore. Yeah, just simple as that, probably. A little bit unfortunate with Rest in Peace. At least we can ramp out. Someone doesn't want to. Yeah. It seems like they're like, enough is enough. I'm putting all of the grave hate there is. I know, right? This is kind of wild. Ooh, okay. Is it like a catch from most deck? Maybe a catch from most deck. Hence all that exile effects. Oh, there's a lot of text. So whenever one or more creatures you control and or creature cards in your graveyard are put into exile, you may choose a creature card from among them until end of turn. Target token you control becomes a copy of it except... Okay, it does nothing because of Rest in Peace, right? Plus 2 surreal 2, then exile a card from your graveyard. Okay. It's a removal, basically. I didn't count. And -2 exile. Got it. Listen, I wouldn't think they play a sweeper, do they? Is it like too crazy? That's just maybe a harmonizer, hard cast it. And if anything, we can protect it. Because we do have another one. Like, I don't want to take 4 or whatever. We'll have to, I don't know, put something on the board at this point, I feel like. Okay. Killer Skitter, good synergy with Innocence, of course. Alright. Fortunately, I Still Explore doesn't do much. They do not block. What do I think? There is something for us to do. I could Buzzing Safe Fabled Passage, maybe? We need to deal with Kaya. Just consult the star charts. Problem is that they have blockers. No, it wouldn't achieve much. Let's just attack. They could block like this. They can block most likely Endurance. Oh, sorry, Innocence and Lore Skitter. That's fine by me. I'm not gonna crack a fetch here. Oh, it still works, no? Switch into exile. How does it work? I don't understand this card. Okay. So they may choose actually, right? Yeah. It's all the star charts, right? Let's cast that. Turn. Oh, just until end of turn. Honestly, there's so much text and I don't understand it. Dun dun dun. Well, to the Flood Maw. Let's have Into the Flood Maw and fetch lands, right? Oh, you know what? Like with Escape Tunnel, like we cast Asphyxial Explorer, then Harmonizer. Would it be enough damage? So we make Asphyxial Explorer unblockable. On this turn though, right? Has to attack first. Okay. Just pass. If they decide to activate Kaya's ability to get rid of Ice Explorer, we just counter that ability. Hold on. No, we cannot. We can only counter trigger ability. Dang it. Not activate one. Man, like, rest in peace. It's kind of annoying, like surprisingly annoying. What we could do... Maybe into the Flood Maw, like end of turn. Yeah, we cannot do anything about it, right? And I feel like I look kind of lost in this matchup, not gonna lie. Let's take it. No, I'm not sure, do I want to the Flood Maw. Rest in peace. Harmonizers. No. Yeah. We'll just have 4 stock ups, 4 consult the star charts, so should I just hardcast it? Yes, and so this is unblockable. What do I have into the Flood Maw? We do have detection intrusion. Okay, where is my harvester? Like a tutor for it. I think it's enough, to be honest. It's just, you see, if only I drew another consult the star charts, I would probably be able to find it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So like we're dead next turn. We really need a full board. 6 damage, right? Okay. They have a blocker if needed. How much damage is that? Bum, bum, bum. Awkward. No, there is no way. Unless... No. Like, I thought that I could, advance the land. No, it wouldn't be enough. Wouldn't be enough. Oh, please, let's address our opponent. Let's stay them, please. For my sake, for the sake of all the women and non-binary people out there playing Magic. This deck is such a spice, huh? Pyroclast. Oh my god. It's Spell Snare. Do we need Spell Snare? Surprisingly, Wistfulness is going to be useful, right? Yeah, like, I get it, that's, you know, it's like no malice in that, but I feel like it is something that we all need to think about when addressing our opponents, because it's been like he, him, like by default, and it shouldn't be like that, really. Honestly, this deck, such a spice, huh? To the Flood mod does nothing. Damn. Maybe Surog. Oh, this one, it should be good for sure. Spell Snare. Haven't seen much drops. What are we playing against? Yeah, you know, everyone was trying to metagame and to beat the Cub deck. It doesn't mean that the Cub is not good anymore. It's just what we all should probably take out of that BT is that, first of all, the metagame is not solved, so there is a lot of potential, a lot of cards, a lot of decks to explore. And like, it all depends on the metagame, you know? This has to be blue then. Okay, keep 6. Oh, good. Hello, hello. Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate it. How are you? How have you been? So nice to see you here. Did you watch Pro Tour? Do you enjoy it? Oh, I appreciate it, Ready. Yeah, we definitely need to be conscious about it as a community. Especially on like a high competitive level. It's important. So the game feels inclusive for everybody. The president go down. Why though, right? Okay, Thunderflux up, Cubs down. Nope. However, Thunderflock definitely became more expensive. So stock up would be nice. But I guess, yeah. Whoopsie. Mario level could be good. It won the latest challenge on Magic Online. So we could play it with I Still Explorer. Like, I don't know, it might be silly, but we kind of need that land. Harmonizer. I think if you want to beat elementals, this version is better because they do not have a lot of interaction and your combo is instant speed. I think that mono green is more vulnerable to Thunderflock. It bounces all of those tokens. That's true, that's true. But still, like this deck, it has more card advantage. Oh my god, what's going on now? Or Planeswalker. Okay. At least we have that. They do have bounce off, but it's just 4 copies. It's not... That's what I mean by not a lot of interaction. They do have some, of course. It's not much, especially if you can protect your combo. Alright, after this game, let's move on to... Is it Blink? Shall we? Green... Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. Or does it? You know what? Like, if every land drop matters. Even now at this stage of the game and not when I do not have anything, but... I'm always thinking about that. Okay. Bossing says good. Yes, please. What do we do? 4 damage, target tapped creature. Would it be enough? Would it be enough for us to get out of this situation? Ugh. Mm-hmm. Huh. Like, console the star charts is good. What we can do is maybe Pyroclasm first. Then right? Try to attack maybe? Oh shit. Ugh. Freaking. Okay. Every single time. Sorry. Alright. Just. Probably just Earthbender Ascension. Crazy. Just gonna champ. Oh, how long this is gonna take. And draw. This is a very long game. Still do have gas. Why is the deck not showing? I mean, in this game I just cast Consult the Star Charts once. Listen, still 4 stock ups. I just need a good step up. Or a Consult the Star Charts can be even better, so we have more variety. Okay, we need to get Earthbending Ascension. 4 counters, we'll have trample, we can start through those tokens. Ooh. It's going to be tapped. Oh, let's cast him. I need to do that, so we're going to put a counter on Mighty Form Harmonizer, and they cannot kill Harmonizer with a Johnny. I mean, so I had to attack. We're at 18. We just have a chance. No, no. Split up and Authority of the Consuls, huh? What else do I need? Ooh, and Merchant Loyalty. How sweet. Okay, GG. You got me. You got me. This Orzhov token deck. Alright, now let's move on to the Handshakes Is It Blink deck. So here is the list. Piloted by Elicasis at the Pro Tour Lorwyn. I'm going on a quick pause and I'll be right back with it. So, this is going to be interesting. This looks like a very fun deck. Traditional Shadow Rank, because this first game I queued into unranked. Played against MonoR. That's why I'm checking that I entered the ranked queue. What's that? It whispers, I knew the words, my whispers, and send the song, our whispers. What was that? This is something new. New addition. No? I feel like this deck has a hard time playing against elementals though. Grand basics. And nothing to cast it. But opponent goes first. Maybe like with Torch the Tower. To be fair, I also do not understand this, but I want to play the list as is to just, you know, get the hang of it, to understand it better. Now, we do need a land. I probably don't want to cast Riddler nowhere. To have Splash Portal. Let's mull, you know? Just 2 Boomerang basics. I don't know. Same time, we do have Torch the Tower. Okay. Keep 6. Maybe like this. Timed Explosion. We do not have Ashling to ramp to it. Okay, Verge. Maybe Island, you know. The only action that we can do is to cast spells there. Verge. Oh, there's 2 mans, you know. Let's be resourceful. That split of talents, I don't get it, not gonna lie. Let's wait. Or something happens, because next turn at least we can do Riddler and Splash Portal and protect it with Spell Snare, right? If there is a removal. All right. It's like this is the Excruciator deck, right? Can do this. Boomerang basics. Crazy. What can it be? Like removal spell? Should we keep protecting Riddler? I think so. Because otherwise we do not have any threats. Let's protect Riddler, like it's not that important. And then we can do this, like part of the endless card advantage. Alright. Not anymore. We need an answer to Restless Reef now. What's left in the library we cannot tell either, right? Ah, I didn't think. Yeah, it's demon time. Five cards. We need an answer to Restless Reef. We need an answer to Restless Reef. So let's try and find it. On the bottom in a random order. Oh, dang it. There's no answer to it. There is no answer to it. There's like, no, I cannot kill them. So again, Splash Portal is the full bore of this deck. Destroke. What else? I think we need to board in Storm Chaser's talent here. We need to be fast. Tidebinders are good. Lanterns too, right? We need Seer against the land. So, Splash Portal. Probably too cheesy. I don't know. There's more counters. Banshee Taunt, just well, I don't know. We need to be fast here. Roaring Furnace. I think we can trim it all now. Just 2 Seers though. Ral, could it be too slow? Oh, we don't need Ashling. I don't know. Why? Oh, really? Really now? Okay. To be fair, with Riddler, Multiply doesn't feel that bad, but still. Deceit. Never have I. Sure. I do have. I don't know. What are they gonna take out? Lantern. Or Tidebinder. What would you pick? Counterspell. Alright, alright. Yeah, we need to find a land. Not a land. I think I need to flip it. So I just ramage more, maybe? Not necessarily. You know what? Maybe decline. So I could Soul Guide Lantern, Exile, Deceit, and draw a card. Yeah. I need to make a land drop. Oh, finally. Finally. Hello, hello. Alright, so it's just Thunder Trap Trainer maybe and Soul Guide Lantern, right? What are we gonna do if they just cast Riddler? Shall find out. Lulu. Flash Portal gives us value unless they have removal. Huh. This Ashling still fine. Yeah. This is pretty fun. We can just boomerang this. It cannot get transformed, right? Or can it? Let's become this. Can bounce it. We don't have like good targets. And just Storm Chaser's talent. Nothing we can do about. No. Always withdraw because we're struggling, kinda. With mana. Yeah. Of course, it's not gonna transform. Hello there. Thank you for a follow. Playing from behind feels bad, as it always does. So I'm ulti 5, struggling with land drops. Maybe this should have just cast Riddler and then Insatiable Paris. Huh. Okay, it's a land. Luckily, what can we do? So we'll have like 1 additional mana. Maybe just Boomerang Basics Claro. It's not ideal, but what do we do with that 4/4 body? Champ. We need to be faster. Let's just try and tempo them out. I don't know. Our best chances. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, that's fine. We'll cast Tidebinder. No response, and then Soul Guide Lantern. With the cast Cavera, then Soul Guide Lantern. Yeah, they realized that. Okie dokie. Alright. Damn. Do we want to change something? We only have 2 colors of here. Opponent goes first. Let's keep that 1-lander, huh? After that, multi 5. Let's go. You know what? We do have 2 Storm Chasers talent. Of course, we can expect Deceit on turn 2. And of course, it's not a land, but I think that on the draw was reasonable enough. Oh, this is so good. Like, we're not attacking, but... we need to land. Okay, punish, right? Punish! No! Next turn. Next turn. Happening. Caballero. Nothing we can do about it. Or we can Long River Pull, huh? And if nothing, then just Bunchy Tong. It's not all lost. Dang it. Freaking land. Just in case removal. Playing too tightly. Do we have to? Take the call. Probably have an answer. So they decided. No counter spell, alright. Ay. Banshee Dong. Yeah, my only hope. Ridiculous. No. All right. I guess. And this is like me trying to filter out all of the spells, but okay, spells ended. Now I know that I have 4 lands on the bottom. It's 2 mana. Okay, GG. I tried. Okay, I tried. Yeah, that was a greedy keep, but honestly... that was kind of ridiculous not to draw a second land. Ever. Nice. Bold verb. Thank you so much for a follow. With a drum. Springleaf drum. Very nice in this deck. But yeah. Not when you're so badly missing a land drop. Just one. I had 1 land the whole game. Ridiculous. This is what I'm talking about. Do you remember, if you're watching it from the beginning, when I played Temur Harmonizer? Like, you have a solid hand, but then you have like 2 this full board cards, and it's like it's like almost multi-5, and here like same thing. You go first, then what? I know, it's more, right? Okay. So a lot of moving pieces, and this is what I do not like about these decks. When it all comes together, sure, you can have very unfair turns, or even like winning turns, in case of Temur Harmonizer. But honestly, I'm not a fan of this inconsistency. Just in case the cub is back. Buck Mason, hello, thank you for a follow. Oh, we're playing against landfall, huh? Swamp now? Excuse me? Alright then. Okay, better than nothing, I guess. Oh, here you are. Here you are, bud. Alright. Splash portal. It's good. Well, other one. Removal, please. End of turn. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I think I'll just cast another trainer, maybe. Another option could be Spell Snare. Just sit on Spell Snare, just splash Portal it again. Just abusing it. Dang it, it's a hex. I did not think of it. Yeah, it's a hex. Ugh, silly me. Okay. I was too concentrated on what's going on in my head. I had to think of that too, of course. It's like an old school, but with removal. Old school, I mean, landfall with chocobos. Okay. Enough with cheese. Marine basics. Super optional. I'll probably back. Just 5, right? Or even. This is some sort of brew. Tracer's Talent. Okay, I think now is a good time to Astral. And I think we need to draw so we can cast Talent. Spell Snare. I don't have time for that. 2 cards though. Now we can start looping Boomerang Basics, maybe. Maybe not now, but it is somewhere in the future. I hope so. What else is there? So just landfall, chocobos, and removal. Okay, I guess now it's time. But, okay, anyways, let's see. Gonna be just enough. Just towards the tower. Maybe just bounce the demon. Just simple as that. So I have access. Another land drop. The potential can kill Ral and that token. They have another removal. Thinking of this land. I had to deal with the demon though, right? Oh wow. Negative. It was brutal. Okay. Can do now. Let me just upgrade. Because I feel like they don't have... Yeah, let's do this. Unlock... The thing is... We could, of course, hit on our interaction, but... And what? They have Bossing Say, they have Mainland. Okay, so this is like... I still explore kind of ramp. If I didn't cast anything, they could just... Nothing say. That's probably what they would do. They know about this removal. First things first. Damage. Okay. Actually, a bit greedy. I think I have enough mana. Good, maybe even from. Six. Oh, steam vents. It's unfortunate also, like you see, we do not have enough resource. I thought about it that we probably need two. Alright. We're tapped. So, if towards the tower, then we may lose two busing stay. Oh my god. Like this requires extra thinking. So they have a lot of mana. They have 3 busing stays. Oh, come on. This was not so obvious, honestly. Come on, Conan, don't be annoyed. I had to, like, I'm not stalling, I had to really think about it. Maybe I could get out of this, but probably not. They have, like, a hand full of cards, bunch of mana, like, not gonna lie, I wasn't playing optimally here. Sorry from beginning. Anyway, so this separation of a ramp deck, a lot of removal, so which I did not figure out early on, to be honest. Hence the wrong strategy. Derailed just one random guy. Hello, thank you so much for your follow. I feel like sideboarding is going to be important, so we need a lantern, some amount of it. Thing is that they do have chocobos and cubs, so we cannot trim towards the tower and that stuff. Maybe just flash portal. Ral should be good. Seer. Another lantern. Stroke. No. I just, you know what? Let's just get rid of splash portal altogether. Ill-timed explosion. Guess we can also trim that. I guess they abandoned us. They didn't want to play. Sadly. Sadly. I feel like if you're playing best of 3, you have to have patience. Anyways. I actually thought about it. Maybe, you know, like someone called, like, I don't know. Something extra happened. Like a child needs their diaper changed, or maybe they're a firefighter and there was a call. Traditional standard Frank with this deck. Honestly, this deck, it feels harder to navigate than Temur Harmonizer. It's not as straightforward. A lot of interaction, a lot of synergy with all your pieces. 22 lands is not a lot of lands though. This is a pretty funny find, you know, you can like counter target creature spell at the same time you can counter any spell for just 2 mana, but at the same time I have a feeling that if you're running Springleaf Drum, you would want to play Spider Sense slash what's it called, and through the Omen Fast. Well, you got it. It's kind of more synergetic, right? I wonder why they don't run it at all. Honestly, I would want to read their deck tech if they ever release it. The handshakes and deck tech, that would be sweet. Swamp. Again. I mean demons, that's why I said again. Oof. Are we going for a cheese? Mm-hmm. If they cast Deceit. Okay, the bad. I was about to say, if it was Deceit, then Splash Portal would be like a dead card in our hand, because most likely they're going to discard the Riddler. Now have a cheeky Torch the Tower. What is that? So it's not demons. Old evil Dimir Midrange. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Tidebinder? They do have a Tidebinder, right? Otherwise, why? What Regrave, untapped, 3 mana. What can it be? uh, just, you know what? Maybe just a drum. At the same time, we don't have any removal. Let's have that a little bit conservatively. Oh, I'm sorry. That was on me. Oh my god, I apologize for stalling. Ooh. Have you tried the deck that's one per? No, I have not. The reason is that, like, I'm gonna be blunt, I didn't like it. I know that it's not a good reason enough to not try the deck, but I feel like it was a very good call maybe for this particular tournament, and it's not very good in general. I may be wrong, you know, some people enjoy it a lot. I know for a fact. I mean, it's not a good reason enough. Not liking a deck is not good reason enough not to try a deck, you know? That's what I mean. If you don't like a deck, don't play it. I mean, if it's good, you have to try it at least, right? This is like probably a competitive mindset. You're gonna play whatever wins, basically. Like it or not. If you like it, it's a bonus. I will try it. I will try. I will give it a go. Anyways, you know, I may be just, I don't know, too judgmental in that sense. Just I have a feeling that this wave is gonna pass. You know, at this point, maybe just with Splash Portal Trainer. So this is just a Dimir Midrange, huh? Don't play a deck I don't want to play. That's a good point. That's why, you know, there are so many people who enjoy playing Magic, because you can always find your thing. And let it be Ral. I'm sorry, I'm still not fully recovered from the cold. Just, you know, if you're playing control, I feel like Azorius control or just Sky control is so much better. I have a feeling, because I've played against it, that most of the times it is very clunky. And the only exciting thing is to cast Demon and to mill your opponent, you know? So, like, the real thrill becomes there. Starts there. Counter Trap Trainer. If they have counter, that's gonna be... That's just maybe another one. Honestly, with this counter spell, we're not afraid of anything. So next turn sequencing is going to be like something like Riddler, I guess. We're gonna start with that. Or we can just jam Ral. Thing is that I don't want to fully tap out having this, because they're aware of that, and we may just miss our moment. It's gonna be stuck in our hand. Okay, now let's try Ral. Let's see what they got. If it's a counter spell, they cannot cast Curiosity. We can attack. Oh, Sidewinder. Okay. Bindy, bindy. All right. First one to go. Alright, now we are talking. Splashy, splashy. We're not afraid of removal. Should have tapped. Should have tapped the Riddler and not the mana. Alright. A nod. Splash, exactly. I was about to say, so I think that only one deck features the cup, right? That 5-color cup deck by Guglielmo Lupi. And Riddler. Did he play Riddler? I was about to say, how funny is that? Not a lot of Riddlers nor Cubs in the top 8 of that Pro Tour, huh? Alright, Dimir Midrange. You ancient evil. So we don't have fire magic. Rel is good for sure. Spell snare. Have a timed explosion. I feel like we need to trim splash portal, if not not to cast it completely, actually. Let's just get rid of it, honestly. Maybe talent. Tidebinders are good into Kaito. Let's have Seer for Kaito. Maybe Vanchiton. I have a feeling that this maybe just a tad clunky. Long River Pool, just not as efficient because all the creatures are cheap. So maybe just Tidebinder, you know? Just like that. Okay, anyways, I'm not going there twice. It's a keep. Okay, let's go. I was thinking maybe I should have dropped Steam Bands just... Okay, doesn't matter. I didn't want to give away that information. I can wait. They're like 4 2 mana, they could have cast that very end of my turn. Not do that. Ooh, it's interesting. Just Ashling. Not discarding anything. And then like, let's go Riddler. Am I being too greedy? Okay. Please, no Tidebinder now. Imagine. Oops. Mm-hmm. Just Thunder Trap Trainer then. No attacks. Okay. We need lands now. That's for sure, yeah, Enduring Curiosity is so good. I'm gonna champ. I don't want to give them a card. Probably not gonna flip it. I need lands. Like now I can just cast Riddler. Ooh, I can. In Tidebind. The Unagi's ability. Decline. No, it's not like super optimal, but there's that. What are we gonna do about that now, though? Take 9, they're gonna draw. And next turn. Cast in Riddler. Things will slightly get better. Doesn't look good now, does it? Oh my god. Ooh. 4 cards. How about that? Mm-hmm. Right. I couldn't agree more. Explosion is definitely ill-timed. Yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Alright. Let's block everything. Let's do blockers with this. This. And an Ashling. Have Sanctuary too. Okay. Luckily, that planned. That's good. So, I think just Thunder Trap Trainer. We have Seer for 3. We have Spell Snare. So let's just has this as a champ blocker. Interesting. With the talent. Two blockers. I have to sit on that infraction. Need to stabilize. Look at that. I'm having the graveyard now. First lightning. I'm looking for targets for the level up ability. I think it's fair. Just trainer, another trainer, and like same thing. Because this is 1 mana. We may cast this later on, so we have like a better turn, I guess. Ooh. That's a lot of Tidebinders. Okay. Then we are just shouldn't be enough. Timed explosion. Maybe next turn. I need to save that removal for their land. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Okay. It's an interesting game. A long one, but just have to survive. Hello, hello, how are you? I know about the counter spell now, about the removal. It's a land. Okay. I don't want to cast ill-timed explosion unless I have the mana force here, to be honest. This is kind of incredible. They have 5 cards in hand. Is it all removal and counter? And they have 2 Restless Reefs. Just still go all in for it. Ooh. Man. To land 2, great. Bum bum bum. It lands 2. Well, that cleared the board. Holding for dear life. Let's go. have mana for that. What else is there for us? Hopefully it will be a land. Not a land. I mean, I'm literally holding for dear life. No. No. Okay, GG. Yeah, tap it. Animate the land. You got this. Okay. Let's move on to the next one. Well, I tried. Yeah. Manlands and Curiosity, like. Maybe D-stroke? Against Curiosity, against the Unagi. Okay, let's trim timed explosion, I think. Just because of the manlands. And I would assume that we'll have to deal with early aggression, with Torch Tower and whatnot. Tidebinder. I don't think it's justified. Just for Curiosity, I don't think it's worth it. There are not a lot of targets for a null. For Disdainful Stroke, there are more targets. Just for Curiosity, it's not worth it. The pool. Bring it back. Okay. Tidebinder. Get rid of Tidebinder. Okay, we're going first, right? Let's go aggro. Maybe. Team Slime, hello, thank you so much for a follow. First. Okay. Okay. Hello, hello, nice to have you here. Spell snare. A little bit awkward now. I don't know if I want to cast under Trap Rain or no. Nothing's happening. Why? Like what now, right? Riddler. Like, it's just everything is awkward now. The Boomerang Basics to Nuisance, but at the same time, you want to cast Boomerang Basics into your trainer. Tech recasted. Maybe. Okay. The drum. Or just basics, honestly, maybe? Just kind of slow them down, maybe. Our priority is to not let them progress, I think. Still gonna survive. Where? Oh my god, what's up with content? Should we? Kaito? Well, they just 4 plus counter on it. Burst lightning. Okay. Tough games, huh? Should I wait on it? Okay. Problem is that I cast Quantum Riddler, we're just going to happen. Yeah. Called it. We need a creature. Removal. This is it, I feel like. They also have a manland. So this is it. This is a GG. There's like no way out for us. Nothing we can do. Be at our draws. Kind of awkward, right? Though the warped to Riddler set was kind of useless after Kaito, and they just went for an aggro mode plus in Kaito. No, well played, well played. Alright, listen, this is it for today. So what do you think? Which deck do you prefer better? Temur Harmonizer or this Is It Blink? let me know. I would like to hear your thoughts as well. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to upload this VOD on my YouTube channel so we can talk about these decks over there as well. Let's rate somebody and have a great one. If you're not following me already, just a gentle reminder to hit that button. It would mean a lot to me. Alright, see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.